More city.
Degrees Fahrenheit is 4.4 degrees Celsius.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Hey Siri, 400 degrees Fahrenheit is Celsius.
400 degrees Fahrenheit is 204.4 degrees Celsius.
104.
We're all learning something today. It's learning time for us.
Welcome to Learning with Arony.
Right. Get objects, saved objects. Let's summon the troops. Bird Cody. Learning.
Do you need my picture? Oh.
His Discord picture is Tim the Tooth Man.
The server
Right.
pictures that. The Discord
Oh.
profile is different.
Does mine have? Do you have me as Itachi, or is it my bearded man?
It
Yeah.
is your bearded man. Geralt, but with messed up eye thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eye thing that the bad guy has in
With the
Arcane.
You want me to change mine to
Yeah.
Barney?
No, yours is automatically in there. I just didn't want to mess with it. And everybody was almost good. So, yeah. So, technically, I usually set up mine, and I set up everybody's in the thing, but I couldn't log into it, and I'm done trying. I'll fix it later.
So basically, we're a bunch of kaiju stomping through the city.
Yeah, I'll fix the sizes in a moment.
Remember how I had enlarged with my Staff of the Magi? Yeah, I used my entire staff's charges on making us big.
Okay, what about the city? Imagine there's
Yeah.
more cities.
So I'll zoom out real quick. So imagine that this fortress is essentially the center of the city. So like this distance, maybe another one of this whole distance right here goes out to here. And imagine that essentially that is the circle that goes around. Big circle. But I figured the main goal was to make your way through the city and get over the secondary walls was the goal. Essentially, what I need you all to figure out is how do you want to go about it? Are you loud and proud marching through the city like slaughtering? Are
There's a
you
20 track limit on this?
Oh, that's good to know. Who do I need? I still need conversion.
We're not just killing innocents. Is that what you just asked?
They're complicit. This is the taking of Berlin. They're complicit.
Yeah, I mean, Tim will just start going buck wild because he's kind of dumb but he's not going to. But Tim's all right with whatever. He's just waiting for everybody else to take lead because he's
Fred's
just
not going to
stupid.
attack anybody that doesn't attack us or isn't undead. He'll kill any undead.
Yeah, if they're undead or pose an active threat to us, we're fucking them up. I think
Fucking huge jelly is.
I am the vengeance of my people.
Jelly is secretly an ogre. He's been shrunk.
It's jelly time.
it's jolly and
I think probably the intention is to move through the city without being noticed as much as possible. And just kind of like our goal isn't to fight through the city because that's going to draw a lot of attention and they're going to be able to put bodies between us and where we need to be.
And you are currently unknown. You guys crushed that cop's windpipe. He got nothing out. Okay, Valorant Conversion, Tim Toothy, Jelly, Carney, Clarney, Eddie and his echoes. Craig. Did you bring Teddy? Did you bring Liam? Teddy is with you.
Liam, my ward, who I take every measure of protecting and keeping safe from harm, is with me. Along with the parrot that he's taking care of. You know, we're building up his confidence.
The guy who's here.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Yeah, Liam is about that big. He's grown.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
And then we'll just find a random Teddy for now.
Doing Teddy dirty over here. Making him a blob.
Yeah, hold on. Ooze. Ooze. Do we have a medium ooze? Look at that. Look at that. One ooze.
One
Poor
ooze,
thing.
please.
What's it gonna take to restore Teddy to human form?
Nothing. This is his. This is who he is.
Okay, I want to show you guys something. I used an AI to try to merge like a bunch of our character art together, and it went very funnily. Ooh. Anyway, where's it at? Here we go. There's this one. This is the one where I erased most of the edges on people, and it particularly did some weird stuff to conversion. See that?
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I found him. I for some reason thought that the head was his little like helmet piece.
Uh-huh. And then there's this one. It gave Narvos
Legs
legs.
on
Is that Mr. fucking Hooper?
I don't know who that is. It just appeared. This
What
little
in the
man in the
Tweety
middle.
Bird shit is
Yeah,
that?
I think it's my fire spirit. I think the AI knew I needed a fire
bird.
spirit, so that's my
No,
fire spirit.
No, that's Mr. Hooper, and you
Look
cannot
at this!
tell me
Look at this equity up here in
Yeah.
these
What happened to
balloons.
the ears and why is it
I,
Barbie?
I love the bird Cody.
The bird
that's
Cody
just
in the
like,
balloons is something, and it
It's my
it tried to
party, and I'll
duplicate
cry if I
Tim
want
Toothy
to.
here. So Trevor, there's like, yeah.
I like that
The
one a
other one?
lot.
What's
I like
the
that
other
one a
one?
lot.
And then
I
look
like
at
how
conversions. He's an egg.
The fucking Teddy's a brick wall.
What was the other one again?
Oh yeah. Narvos looked like a badass in this one.
He does. He
I
looks like a
like
man
a
on a
combination of a-
mission.
Badass, but like the head shape is like very much
Like
like
Europlasmoid.
sloth in the Goonies.
Yeah.
Where you
And then look at this
guys?
little man in this one too. Who's this man? Is this Jelly?
Who are you?
Why did like Eddie's picture like he got like the 2000s boy band treatment with his head,
Yeah,
but
with
then
his
he has
hair.
like the most
Oh, yeah.
awkward shoulder
Yeah.
of all time.
That's him in Curiosity Shippuden with a 3-year time jump.
Oh yeah, half of his
Where
beard.
He worked out exclusively the right side of his body.
Yeah, his big arm.
That's my whipping arm.
That's his
Whipping
arm.
That's the arm I used to whip it.
Arm of bull.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Okay.
It's like
Oh.
Quagmire. It's like the one episode with Quagmire.
Ah.
I'm gonna Let me turn off my stream.
Okay, so you guys are standing. You're not actually standing in like this open area. You guys are like in a courtyard there's a wrought iron fence in front of you, about like 20 feet away, and there's an open carriage that self drove. So there's no like driver there. It's just an open, empty carriage sits on the other side of the wrought iron fence. You're all standing in this hallway. There are dead bodies outside and a dead, strangled cop in this hallway with you. What do you do?
We should all ride this carriage to William's Palace.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm actually
Ooh.
going to be looking at
Oh, I froze.
either Teddy or Craig. Either of you know how to drive that thing?
I should be the last one seen. If I could remain as hidden as possible as we move through here, it'd probably be the best option. Also,
I can handle that.
Teddy, you see
You know how to
this-
drive it.
Teddy, is there anybody scrying on us right now? Can you?
And he checks see invisibility. Yep. Dispel magic.
Well, there's that.
All right. Teddy, keep that up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Around here.
I think it's probably going to get through the city faster than we would expect. So, does anyone actually know how to drive that thing?
I bet we just tell it where to go and it does it. That's my guess.
I think it just comes down to who has proficiency with land vehicles.
Ooh,
Me.
Eddie has proficiency with land vehicles.
Perfect.
I was gonna say, I thought somebody did. We've done this.
He's
before.
also a human. It's
Okay.
Let's all
Yep.
pile in
So
this
everybody-
thing. Eddie fucking drive.
Everybody piles in. Everybody piles into this wagon. Eddie, you climb up to the driver's position. There's no horse. There's no like strap. Give me an investigation check. There is a seat. There is a seat up there. Think of this like, like Cinderella carriages,
Tim looks at everything. He rolled a 14 deception. He says, "Yeah, I know how to drive this thing."
Oh, you get up there
Tim,
with
are
Eddie.
you
You get up there with Eddie, yeah.
A 6.
a 6? Eddie, you are panicking, and then you hear from within Tim go, "Yeah, I know how to drive this thing."
Yeah, two humans driving a carriage.
Is there like room on top for more than 2 people?
They're like with one of your smaller folk could squeeze up there with 2 medium-sized people on the like driver bench.
Do you know who's small? That human boy.
Yep, Liam. Yep.
Can somebody actually stand behind the driver bench?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I am going to cast greater invisibility on myself and climb up to the top and kind of stand behind the driver bench.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Eddie wants to say go.
So you just say go. You just like
Forward.
look intently. Go
Yeah,
forward.
go forward.
Nothing happens, Eddie.
I say William's Palace.
Nothing happens, Eddie. Tim the Tooth Man, are you gonna follow through with your deception?
Yeah, how would I pretend to know what I'm doing?
That's a you. That like it's a wagon.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
roll.
wagon. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna just literally. Can I do
You
an
try to figure it
investigation check to see if I actually can
Yeah.
figure out anything?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's a 17 minus 2.
Ooh, but still 15.
Would it be like an intelligence check?
Yeah, it is an intelligence.
Okay, so it'd be
intelligence check.
16.
16.
That's one.
So you climbed in with everybody else and you made this sort of like defiant statement of like, I know how to drive this thing. And as you say that, you sort of like look around quickly to see if you could actually figure it out. And you see like there's like this row of buttons like on the side, and you press one of them.
Also, I
And
knew
the
you were
wagon-
lying. Just so you're aware.
The wagon sort of lurches forward as Eddie says, "Go forward," and it just starts trundling.
All
forward.
right, now we're getting somewhere.
So Eddie, you think you've managed this? You think you've succeeded?
Excellent. I brag to Liam. Anyhow,
You do it. You're so smart.
it's all in the bird brain. The neurons are closer together, which means you can do more with less.
Can you
Anyhow,
cancel this echo? There's a lot of us in here. Like, you could make another one later.
I love that. I love that idea that there's just like a bird echoes like squeezed in there as well.
he can wait on the roof.
No, he's like trotting on this along the side.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? He should be able to move at least as fast as me. He can fly, right? He's zooming. Anyhow,
Right.
to William's Palace, I assume there's a road sign or something, right?
I mean, you guys start moving through the city. As you guys move through the city, there is a lot of commotion. You you pass roads and you look down alleyways, and then like larger, more central roads, you see columns of soldiers marching in the direction of the earthquakes. You find yourself, Greg and Convergin are the first to notice that you are not, in fact, going in the right direction. You are where you guys were happening northwest. You guys kind of came in from like the most southern point of the city. So you should be going like dead north. And in fact, you're cutting northeast. So you're not moving in the direction that all of the troops are running towards. But the wagon's not moving in the direction of the castle, the central keep. It's heading more like in this direction. Everybody's running over there. You guys are heading in this direction.
You need to make a
Everybody's going that way.
sharp left,
You're going that
Eddie.
way.
Make a sharp left.
Make the sharp left. I say left.
Tim?
Convergent is quiet. Is going to be quiet about talking. He's not going to be like loudly yelling or anything, so that anybody nearby doesn't hear him or anything. But he's like, is there a way to control the steering in which direction you're going?
Left.
Eddie seems to think it is voice based. Tim, do you press another button? Just like subtly press another button?
Yeah. Could I roll
Yeah,
another
roll.
intelligence check?
Please do.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
for 18, natural 17.
Nice. The wagon, as Eddie yells out left, jerks in the middle of the road and cuts up an alleyway and starts heading due north. Let's see, is there like a wagon I can steal to use for you guys? Anybody got a wagon? Anybody got a wagon? Anybody in here got a wagon? Look like it. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Again, asking for your transportational support.
You guys, I'm just gonna like do this, and like my little clump of people are gonna be the wagon.
We're a lot.
You guys end up in what Craig knows as Excelsior Plaza.
Mm.
This is the sort of like central trade zone where like the peasants come to hawk their wares. There's food establishments. There is, magical item shops, undead accoutrement. There does seem to be an automata artificer's workshop. This central building is the Bank of the Elysian Empire. Everybody that is here, everybody that you see remaining in the plaza, there are a few guards, like 2 still at the doors of the bank, but everybody else is like gathering their belongings, putting their stuff in sacks, and running in various directions. There is complete panic in the streets.
Well, go around them.
Liam, don't you love the smoke? Panic in the morning.
But they're looking at us funny.
See, the reason these people are panicking is because they're all heathens who have not accepted air concrete into their heart. And that's why today they will face their reckoning. I tell them this like it's obvious fact.
At that point, Eddie, Liam, and Conversion, a whole like about a dozen small folk, like some poor peasant types, run up to your cart and start yelling, Sir, please take us to the shelter. We won't make it on our own. They're already overwhelmed. The walls, please, sir, please. And like the wagon safety protocols, like stop the wagon as a crowd begins to form in front of you.
I say, you need to surrender. It is official government policy that you need to surrender to the invaders. They mean you no harm, just surrender to them.
Was that you casting what is it? Mass suggestion?
Yeah,
Don't you have mass suggestion from your orb?
I could. Are there more than 16 people?
There might be soon if this crowd doesn't disappear. As more and more people walk up, the guards have turned and looked in your direction.
All right, got it. I suggest that they all surrender. Now is the time to surrender and to spread the message. It's very important that everyone know that it is official government policy to surrender at this park. And I aim a couple of those shots at the guards in particular.
They're immune, they're undead.
Well, okay.
The joy of an undead army, they can't be trumped.
Then they probably also don't really know what's going on, right?
They can see a disturbance.
Yeah.
But you tell the small folk to surrender, that they it is in their best interests to tell all of their loved ones to surrender. The crowd looks at one another and begins to scatter to their homes to tell their loved ones to surrender.
Fuck yeah.
Because they're normal people. They're not going to beat any kind of spell save DC.
My first bard used mass suggestion to take over the world.
Wild.
Good guy.
There you go.
Because he was a tiefling named D-Man.
He was the man. You guys trundle your way through Excelsior Plaza, making no issues.
It was a better outcome than Grand Theft Carriage and running everyone over.
I can feel it.
At this point, you guys had to stop for a moment, and there's like a really tense couple of minutes. I would like everybody to make me their choice, deception or stealth checks. Conversion, you can make your stealth check at advantage, of course.
I'm gonna choose stealth.
I'm gonna choose.
As you guys kind of make it to a sort of intersection of roads, and a large force of undead is like double time marching in the direction of the Solnar invasion. There is a massive undead behemoth that's on 4 legs that it like as it walks the ground shakes. It has a scorpion's tail that curls around it. It stands probably like 30 feet tall with a like sphinx head, but its sphinx head is dead, no eyeballs in the sockets.
Dirty 20.
That's terrifying.
It is, and like it's like it has like a lion's body, so it's running in the direction of the Solnar invasion, and it shakes the ground. Like next to your wagon, some tiles from the rooftop slide down and shatter on the ground.
I got a 30.
Cool.
26 perception.
Does anybody get below a 15? Is what I want.
No, I got 16.
Perfect.
No,
I
but I'm
rolled 50
really glad I
plus
had the advantage on that.
Yeah.
Him?
I rolled a 18.
All
Is this the 5 die
right.
roll? What was the modifier?
It was
Was
stealth
deception
or
or
deception. Yeah, dealer's choice.
Oh, okay,
Stealth or deception.
Are you hiding at the feet of Eddie?
Nasty 20. I'm using stealth to hide.
Hi, Moose.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go
got a
attack the,
dirty 20.
the army of Solnar? Kill your enemies, buddy. Bye.
Its tail just turns into a scorpion.
Stabs me in the neck. You all pass, so nobody like stops to look at you. They're all like way too busy. Any of the leaders or anything with an intelligence just like rolls by. I will say, like, at that point in the distance, you see this massive explosion, like a flash of light over where the battle is, that like you can see above the like walls at like the towers and the buildings that are between you and there, that like puts them into darkness. And then a moment later, the sound of the explosion and the shockwave shakes the wagon, and like some of these, like the tops of these buildings just completely collapse and fall into the city. Something major just happened over there. As you guys,
Classic Heroes of Might and Magic castle attack.
Could I possibly roll an insight check on what could have happened? Or...
Sure. Go right ahead.
I have a guess.
Oh, God.
I have one idea and I don't like it.
Natural 15 plus...
Unnatural.
Hold on. I'm switching over to my...
You said an insight?
That's what he's rolling.
Okay. Could I?
15
actually
plus
look?
8.
Okay, so a 23.
23.
What did you want to roll, Narvos?
I mean, I think it'd be an insight as well.
Okay, go right ahead.
Only Arcana.
Are
27.
those you're gonna rolling in Arcana, Craig?
27.
27 Arcana. I'll wait for Narvos.
25 insight.
Okay. Your insight, which is like your gut feeling for both of you, is that some powerful entity has either died or cast a massive spell. Craig,
Wow.
with an Arcana, can tell that it is divine magic that just went off.
That's what I was thinking too. So I guess we'll find out. Is this? gonna
Yep.
be
You know, like you guys don't really have communication.
Some kind of
Um,
angelic trebuchet, maybe.
Trebuchet.
So at this point, you guys are approaching the castle gate. Like you're in like this pretty like tree lane. The gate begins to loom in front of you. Is that what you want to do? You guys are just walking up to the front door of the Inner Bailey as of right now.
anyone know if they have a back door?
Oh, I'm sure they got several back doors.
There's
Everyone
certainly a
has a
lot
back
of gates in this wall, but this one's the most direct.
Can anyone point out a back door?
Any other doors are going to be small. We're not going to get a cart through it.
Well, I don't think we have to worry once we get through there. Then we're gonna probably have a far different approach. The cart's gotten us here. I don't think it's going to be able to get us much further.
As you guys pull up to the gate, it is unmanned. The front gate of the Inner Bailey is currently unmanned.
Just off of passive perception of 24, do I notice anything coming
Nope.
up?
Nope.
Nobody's manning the wall.
Nope. Nope.
Troops are pulled to the front.
Probably
There's
comfortable
some,
enough not to have it manned.
Probably some pretty
this
powerful
point.
guards still waiting on the most inner wall.
All right,
Mhm.
let's find some place. Do we see any place where there are buildings closer to the wall that we might be able to utilize to?
Yep.
Okay.
100%. 100%.
3 of us have really nice ropes with grappling hooks that I've handed out. I think Eddie and Tim both have one, and I have one.
Have what? Sorry, I missed
Really
that.
nice ropes with grappling hooks attached on them. You see it right there on your waist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there.
That
And you always keep some ropes
Alright.
on them to tie people up.
Let's,
Not in a weird way, in more of a violent.
let's go to the left.
So we hop out
Okay.
at the after party.
Okay,
Dude,
pull
I
up.
literally was thinking the same shit.
My kids
Hey,
at
yo, I
school
pull up.
say I pull up all the time, and then in my head I just go, I pull up, hop out at the after party.
And you see a capybara in your head.
Yeah.
My grandma hates capybaras.
why?
Why?
She hates rodents, and it's the biggest.
Cool.
It
That's
terrifies her.
incredibly racist of her. Not gonna lie. Because capybaras have so little in common with your traditional rodent archetype that it
know.
has to be racist.
I was showing her pictures. She's like, "How disgusting! They're touching it." I was like, "Mimi, stop! They're cute."
All right. So see if we can find a building close to the wall that we can use as cover to climb the wall.
Okay. You quickly find one over here. Sageo Sasageo Shinzo Sasageo.
I druid craft little fucking steps into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, handholds.
Little handholds. Yeah, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Fine use of craft.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Craig. Will you remind me your?
I learned this from my
perception?
grandpa.
My passive.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah, fucking hell.
He sees everything.
That's why I wanted to bring that up. I was like, I know Craig's got one. Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I got a plus 19 in perception, right? And then I got observant.
Oh,
Forgot to do that this week. That's a.
I have the Ioun Stone that gives me a extra proficiency, right? So my proficiency bonus is higher than everybody.
that's fair. Tim, are you doing that actively going up to take a look at something right now?
I thought we were going up the wall. I thought we were all trying to figure out a way to get
Okay,
up
I
the wall.
wasn't sure if you were doing that and then just like trying to sneak up there and look
Oh, that's
before we
great.
did that.
And all you.
Because if you were just
No,
gonna do
that's
that,
exactly what I was trying to do. It's
cast
just
on you, but yeah. If we're all going over, it's fine.
Okay, it's fine. I can find this out. We'll take a hop. Oh yeah, let's go quick mambo number 5 break.
They used to make so many commercials out of this song.
yeah.
All the Solnar soldiers and Elysian Empire undead put their weapons down for a moment.
Oh my god, like the Koopas doing their
Yes,
dance.
yeah, doing the doot, doot.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's this and Crab Rave. That's the truce. Everybody has a truce when those songs come on. They have a little dance break, and then they pick up their weapons again and stab the closest person when it's over. It's like musical chairs.
Life is a highway.
Oh yeah, and then the Life is a Highway dub remix that we had.
Why is this on here? Rascal Flatts is so bad. They're one of the worst bands ever made.
Upon learning that there's a 20-song limit, I am a bit sad that I memed this onto here. But you know, it was brought up. It was a meme at the time.
I wanted the original. I specifically said not the Rascal Flatts.
I was hard. Like,
Oh man.
it's a classic from Cars. You can't not.
Oh, this is not fun.
This is not fun.
Everybody gets over the wall. Everybody
Oh,
finds
man.
their way over the wall. It's not that hard. You guys got grappling hooks. The hardest one is Liam, and he has to stand on top of the wall and like haul Liam up arm by arm with his stupid strong strength.
Honestly, it's nothing for me. This is not super hard.
No, but Liam's embarrassed, and he's constantly apologizing to you about it. And
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're still growing, you know. This is, you know,
Teddy?
when I was younger, Teddy always hold me up the wall, you know.
Teddy just like rolls up the wall.
Stuffs
And
all
then
his
when he
armor
gets-
into himself.
When he gets to the other side, he just sort of like flops to the bottom.
And someday, I'm sure, just like your Uncle Teddy, you'll be able to roll up the wall too.
as you say that, as he gets up to you, and he's like, "Really?
Well, only if you're unlucky.
Okay, I don't really want to be like, I'm sorry, Teddy." That's Teddy's response. You think it means
I
it's
would
okay? I
really
understand.
The scary thing is when I cast Detect Thoughts on him, there's nothing. It's just.
It's just the sound of wind.
But he's still really cool and chill with us all the time, so I don't know what to make of it.
Whenever you listen in, it's just the sound of like when you pick up a phone and the line is working. You just hear the buzzing. We're sorry, the person you're trying to reach right now is not available.
Okay, so you guys all land, and then 5 goobers come out of the shadows. Craig spots them instantly.
Goobers, you've goobed your last goob, if you know what I mean.
Sadly, as they sort of like slip out of the shadows and take their shots, Craig, you also spot walking around the corner a man who, like, you're gonna have just this brief flashback moment before we take a quick break and initiative.
Okay.
You go back. You're back as your like servant role in the castle when you were like a thrall in the service of William, and you see this long curved table with 10 chairs and an 11th throne on the other side. It's the Council of Ten's chamber, and this at the time middle-aged man with a long, like, dark beard and a lot of wrappings around his arms and around his face that covers like one of his eyes is whispering in the ear of William. And then he turns and looks you with his one good eye and then walks away. That same man is turning the corner, and you know him to be the head of the secret police, the head of the divination school. Okay, roll initiative.
He knew
And we'll take a
we
break.
were coming. That's all I say.
They knew.
Natural 19, baby.
It's literally the like KGB and the head of the KGB, just like rolling up
If
like.
they had the ability to see into the future.
Man, my initiative has been bad the past 2 games.
So it was this section of the
I'm
wall
just gonna
you
leave
chose
the
to
game
come
running on
to.
break.
Yeah, that's
but I'll be
fine.
right
Yeah.
back.
Even with my bonuses, it's not the best. Didn't even hit 20. All right, I'm gonna be right back here. I'm gonna go take a dab. We're taking a break.
Oh, Sean.
Ah.
Did you ever come up with the
Time orb.
Ubermancy orb?
Let's do that real quick. No, I didn't. I completely forgot.
I'm assuming it was the time. Yeah, it was the time,
orb.
not the gravity.
Yeah, it is the time orb. Give me a hot second to just sort these by spell level. All you do is think. So here's what I'm going to have it do. Here's what I'm going to have it do. You can choose to, at will, have any target you can see be under the effects of either slow or haste. It
Not past it, just be under the effects of it.
be under the effects of it. The
Exactly.
downside to this is that when you change whoever the target is, they instantly age a year in whatever direction you set it. Haste, they age a year forward. Slow, they age a year backwards or de-age.
Do I know if that would mean that they would lose like levels and stuff, or is
I'm not going to do that.
they
It's
just become younger?
they
or
just become a year. Yeah, they just become a year younger.
But
You
If
just
you hate
zoom all of us a year
Narn-
forward, and we're all like max level 20, and we have like all this additional superpowered stuff.
You know what? I'm going to make an addendum. It's for every round. A
You
year
are.
for every round. Because I will let you just keep put it on everyone if that's the rule. Because I was thinking it was just a one person at a time thing. But if this payment is done per round, you could put it on all of your friends and all of your enemies. It can be dispelled if like magical effects can't affect it can't affect somebody for some reason. They won't be affected. There are ways for your enemies to not be affected by this. But if you want to put this on your friends, every round that you have your friends hasted, they're going to age a year.
So,
Craig will be fine with
Not the
that.
goblins.
Yeah, not the god. Don't do it to the goblins.
goblins and it just
5 rounds. At this point, your goblins have like 3 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You just
They were
zoom,
adults
like,
when you
around
found
and
them.
they're just dead.
So, though Jelly's got a lot of druid levels in her at this point. She might be nearing that like arch druid. I age at like a 10th of speed. Archdruid
Hmm.
goblin lives 50 years.
Yeah, and as an elf, I'm a year older.
Yeah, and Craig
Yeah.
will also not give a fuck as an undead. But you're humans, Eddie's gonna care.
Now
Yep.
what?
Can't you just slow us after the fight?
Reverse.
What's happening?
Convergent.
The orb affects
time orb?
time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can use it to put targets I can see under the effect of either slow or haste.
Hmm.
But if it's multiple targets, it's every round that they are under the effect, they age 1 year, either 1 year slower, or is it 1 year faster with haste, and then
1 year
de-age 1 year.
backwards. Yeah, with
Yeah,
slow.
de-age 1 year with slow.
And I'm gonna say it's an action and as many targets as you can see. But one or the other. It can't be like these 3 I'm doing haste and those 2 I'm doing slow. It's like haste or slow as the action.
Cool. They make powdered Snicker.
I like that. That's good. Okay.
I'm back. If y'all are waiting.
Powdered Snicker on bananas is like the greatest thing ever. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Be right back.
What is a Snicker?
You
a
know
Snickers a candy bar. It's
Like a
the
Snickers bar?
caramel with peanuts.
Snickers.
Knickers. Okay.
Snicker. S.
Yeah, so they make Snickers
Are you
powder.
kidding me? What's going
Yeah.
on right now?
Do
What?
you not know what the...
He's in Japan. Don't forget. He's
Has
living
he
in
always
Japan.
been in
for si-
Japan?
No,
No,
he's
he
not
lives
I mean,
in
because
Japan.
Snickers has been around since the 70s.
What a Snickers is? I've just never heard of a powdered Snicker.
Oh,
What does that
okay.
even mean? It has
It's-
caramel.
It's like
Yeah, I'm confused
it's
about
like
the powdered part myself.
it's like
okay, I get
cocoa powder and peanut powder and caramel powder all mixed together, and nougat powder or whatever. And bro, it's lit. It's
Okay.
I mean,
really
yeah.
good on bananas.
Where's Volo's Guide to Monsters? Did they get? No, there it is. Found it.
You can say, yeah, like looking at our party, like really the only, like the goblins would care, the humans would care. I would just be like, okay, cool, whatever. Everyone else is like not really affected by it. The goblins, you know, if you did 1 or 2, like if you did like 3 rounds, are dead. But you know,
Yep. I think Jelly would die. I think Jelly probably has 3 years. I think Carney has 2. If goblins have a 5-year lifespan.
like,
Is that
can
what
you,
it
can you
says?
go back on it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure goblins have a
I
5-year
thought it was like
lifespan.
30.
Goblins and kobolds, like
I'm pretty sure it's
kobolds
like
can be
30.
very short.
Oh no, 60 years.
There you
Goblins
go,
reach
there you
adulthood
go.
at age 8 and live up to 60
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought there was one sort of like
That's not bad.
D&D race that was like stupidly short-lived.
How they reach adulthood and they live 60 years. What do you
But
think? is
in Arony, the goblins constantly are at war with somebody, so they're constantly getting wiped out at a young, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's also normal for goblins, getting
Right.
constant state
think-
of war, constantly.
environmental and societal factors play a part.
There's the one like D&D race that I disagree with the age they have, like the age limit they have down for it, and that is the turtles, because they're based off of turtles, and turtles can live for fucking ever. And they only have them like they live to 50 years. I'm like, no, they're turtles. They should live to like
All the
200.
armies are having their truce right now.
Mr.
Crab juice.
Mr. Black Rats in his one eye, doing his little crab dance.
Yep.
You know, Eric Cochran's only lived to be like 30 or 40.
Come on, buddy.
Birds aren't real.
Yeah, birds aren't real, David.
Pretty sure Eddie's not about Eric Cochran.
Yeah, it's actually Mr. Hooper's son.
Cooper's son. Eddie will raise him.
Don't you know that Eric Cochrans were put here by an ancient alien species long ago?
Mr. Hooper, is that true?
I have no comment.
Mr. Hooper, it doesn't change how I feel about Eric Cochran if that was true.
I got a good initiative.
Yeah.
Dang.
Foresight, yeah. Potential ability to become so limited ability for the duration the target can't be surprised as advantage on attack rolls, ability check, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration. 1 minute. Okay, so he's cast this on himself before engaging. So yeah, I'll say it later. I'll say it later when we start back up.
Breaking news from Buckingham Palace. Queen Elizabeth II has died.
I expect when you guys kill William, by the way, to do an announcement from the top of the castle.
Breaking news from the Elysian Palace. William is dead.
What is it, like the end of Conan the Barbarian, where he stands there holding Tulsa Doom's head
And yeah,
and just throws it out to the into the crowd?
The camera pan out for this as we go to credits is just going to be the whole city doing the crab rave. All of the armies, everybody just doing the crab rave as the credits begin to roll.
Hey, Sean,
It cuts to everywhere, like through that you've been. Everybody's doing the crab rave throughout the world.
everyone's heard it.
The monster hunting village, those
Yeah, the monster-
dragon-born kids.
Benny in the dungeons of hell.
Little did we know that we were leaving this phenomenon behind us. Literal wake of our ship amongst the seas.
The mushrooms that all speak Air Cochrane.
Yep, yeah, all of them. Everybody's doing the crab rave.
The illithids? Did we kill them? No, they survived, didn't they?
Oh yeah, all of the Skaven empire that's down there.
What have I to show except the weight of my
Tower.
regrets?
Okay. I'm gonna smoke real quick and then I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to smoke twice because apparently I'm a little bitch and didn't clear this.
Dude, Keon at work just gave me some weed yesterday.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It wasn't at work, it was after work.
Okay.
And I park
I don't care.
I park off campus to vape, right? Off campus. Is that off property? I park across the
Yeah,
street.
you off campus. No,
Yeah.
you say off campus.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
it.
We are the Blood Institute.
Right.
They consider us a part of OU's campus, so they're cool with us. They patrol for us, so
Well, it's at like the bank campus.
No, I park on that corner now, which I think is just city property.
Is weed legal in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
medicinally. But I got my ballot for legal.
Not recreationally.
Not yet.
Not yet. They're trying.
Maine's got both.
Buddy in Kentucky.
David, tell us how Japan feels about weed.
It's
Oh, they
all
hate
but
it.
an execution, basically.
It's all but an execution.
Police can straight up just come up to you and start searching you too.
In Japan,
Yeah.
that's illegal.
For police to come and do a body check.
Yeah, they have to have probable cause, just like the U.S. Although, I think you'll find Japanese people.
Yeah, the problem is the probable cause is some bullshit excuse.
Yeah.
Didn't
You
even tell
look-
me who this covers by.
No,
I think
don't know why, and it's sad.
Is this the Let It Go cover that we were
No, this
hoping?
is Thrice. This is a Thrice
song
cover.
that's being covered in a crazy acoustic melody that I really like.
Yeah, I definitely know Maine is recreational because that's where my brother goes to school, and he's become a stoner big time since going to school there.
What'd you say about your buddy in Kentucky, Chad?
So I said he was messaging me today. He said that they've legalized, so they've got fully recreational, right? But they can't buy it there. They don't sell it. So as long as you can get it, they don't care. But they don't have a dispensary. So he's like, they have to go to Illinois, which is like over the across the border to them, and get it because it's fully legal there. If they can basically go there and buy it and bring it back, Kentucky won't care. I'm like, well, that's really dumb. Why even do that at that point?
What about
Yeah.
people selling it in Kentucky? Do you care about that?
No, I guess they wouldn't care about that either.
Wow.
I guess if you have it, they just don't care. Is what they,
You gotta grow it yourself.
Pretty much. maybe they just thought the people there already grew it themselves.
It's really funny
Aren't they
because
like-
I mean,
yeah,
I just find it really funny because that's like one of the big reasons people have supported legalizing it is to tax it.
the taxes exactly.
And if
Yep.
they don't
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
way of selling it, there's no way you can tax it.
Right. I'll follow up and ask him how that's working out. It's like yeah, exactly. Like, well, then what's stopping someone from just like making a ton of money and not getting taxed for it? Well, make sure you claim that. Okay, sure thing.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Because my brother goes to school in Maine. My parents are now in Colorado. So whenever he's there visiting, he's also set. So he's having a great old time with life. And I'm like, well, I kind of can't. Damn.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, can we start?
Ah, he's stuck in the roof.
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't want to break that.
I won't do it again.
We'll do it again. Okay,
Is that a enemy archer boy in the roof up there?
that is an
like,
enemy
just his head?
archer boy. I can't make it better. I can't make it better.
It's
Just
fine.
know he's
Looked
there.
like it was
Just know he's there.
good to know. He's
I
different
will
this time.
say that because I think it's impossible for me to get a surprise round on you unless I'm completely invisible. I think Craig, your dexterity and your passive perception means that nobody gets the drop on you or anybody within earshot of you. So
Or walk and talk in alarm system.
So do I go first?
that being said, let me pull up Discord. There it is, 23. I will say you go first, but now I remembered what I wanted to say is as Enzo walks up, you see that the eye that is not covered in a wrapping is like brightly lit, and you can, with your knowledge cleric, you know that he has recently cast a spell on himself of some powerful origin.
You say this guy's name is Gonzo?
No, Enzo.
Gonzo.
On.
I like Gonzo better. I might just call him Gonzo.
I have some like goopy flies come out of my hand and wave over my gun as I cast an elemental weapon of acid.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, is that one good eye or a weak point? And I need him to make a deception check.
Advantage. He does have advantage on this.
It's not a spell.
But he has advantage on ability checks.
Okay.
And his advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and all creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against him.
Let me know if he beats a 34.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Does he have an arm covered in bandages and a
He does. He does. Yes. Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's me. I have sneak attack on him once my next turn comes around.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Guys, as much as we think William sucks, I guarantee you this guy is the most destabilizing force in the world.
What's he gonna do? He is going to chuckle and say catch as he flicks a bead into the center of your group.
Purple.
Everybody catch. That little boy's
Nothing
gonna die
happens. Nothing happens.
again. A delayed blast?
Yep.
I hate a delay.
Yep. Right in the middle of your group.
I said that little boy's gonna die.
Man, it's gonna look like Pert in T2 when all the nukes go off. Just be skeleton.
Is there anybody else before Eddie?
What's Eddie? No. Nope. Eddie and Tim get to go. Yep. Eddie first.
Eddie would like to use his action to put Liam in his necklace. Yes, that is what Eddie is doing. So Schlurp, because Liam's basically my pet at this point. That's number one. And then Eddie would like to make an echo next to this guy, right? Where is he is he in the range of the delayed blast?
No.
He's close.
He's pretty damn close. He's gonna get he's gonna lose some eyebrows for it. But
Gotcha. Eddie wants to do the echo swap, so he's gonna throw an echo next to this guy and swap places with it. All right. Cool. And then Eddie wants to action surge and push this guy into the center, like on top of that bead.
Nice.
the bead's
You
back
had to use half your movement to
here.
teleport, right?
Yeah.
The bead's back there. I don't know how you're gonna pull that one off, buddy.
Shove him
Supposed
into
to
the
grab
bead.
him with one attack and then shove with another, right?
That is a 5-foot shove.
Oh,
Shove is
yeah.
a 5-foot push.
He's pretty strong though.
I'm pretty strong though. How about we roll for distance? I'll use athletics. I'll use athletics to divide.
You know what? I'm gonna let you do this, but the concession is this guy sees the future, so he detonates it as you grab him.
The reaction, right?
I don't know. I don't
think it
really
is.
care.
We'll give it to him. He's a
to be honest,
powerful
I
wizard.
don't care.
Give it to
The
him.
guy sees the future,
Powerful. wizard.
so that fireball was just
Divination
like,
wizards are kind of nasty.
Yeah.
was kind of me just being like, I'm gonna decide when that fireball goes off, and it's not gonna be right now. was what I did right there. So everybody in here gets to make a deck save.
What about that guy? Does he not?
He
He's
does
a
not. No.
corny.
Yeah, what do I do?
Does he get
I just
shoved?
stand here and take it.
Yeah, you
like
just
Johnny
take
Storm?
it.
You
Yep.
absorb it, bro. Like Escanor.
You take no fire damage, so it's just like, oh, that's warm. Oh,
Was that something?
the kiss of your god. It is a
I got a 17.
Dirty 20.
By the way, everybody remember you got 11 bonus hit points.
Yep.
Ooh, let me add those.
Here,
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah.
Heroes
I'm
wasted.
I'm going to say that
Oh, yeah, we got-
he was 18, as he is a 20th level wizard. So-
I separate molecule by molecule and let it go around me. Fire molecule.
Your flies like tear you to bits and then reassemble you like factory workers. Cody is destroyed. Clarny doesn't give a fuck. Craig, remember to roll for Teddy.
Oh yeah. I don't know what Teddy's bonus is.
Just roll a die.
But his flat die is a 15.
I'm gonna say he's good then. I'm gonna say he takes half damage. Carney, Jelly, Tim, Velran, Narvos.
Oh,
Narvos
on the roll.
DC 18.
I got a dirty 20.
18 for
Carney
Carney.
20. Perfect. Perfect.
Barely.
Timothy, Jelly, and Velran.
What save?
A dex save.
What kind of save?
Dex save.
okay.
Yeah, Velron's got like 25.
Perfect.
Jelly got a 15.
That's a fail.
Damn.
Rough day for Jelly. God.
Tim got a dirty 20.
Good on Tim. Remember the 11 hit points for Jelly as well. The 10.
41 points of fire damage. 20 if you succeeded.
I'm gonna go ahead and react and take half to that as well.
Okay.
What's
Reactive
that?
resistance.
Are you absorbing
Reactive
elements?
resistance.
Oh,
No. Gift to the Chromatic Dragon.
absorb elements is great for somebody who whacks off like a paladin.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try.
I don't whack off a lot though, so
Yeah.
1 second.
I whack often.
Yeah, you do. Absorb elements would be great for you.
you
Except
are
for
a level
fire,
one
'cause
whack
you wouldn't
often.
take any damage, right? So I don't know if that would
Yeah.
I would
count.
like to. I'm gonna roll Indomitable for Jelly.
Okay.
Oh, it's worse.
Nope.
She still failed,
Sure.
but it wasn't a crit failure.
She has a lot of hit points though, right?
She does.
Yeah,
And she ate the hero's feast as well.
and it was 47. How much
41.
damage? Fire damage?
Yep, fire damage. Okay. Eddie, so you shove Anzo closer
How much
to
did we get from that?
What was that?
41.
Was that damage?
Fire
is that what we
damage.
got from the Hero's
to
Feast?
Jelly? Oh no, no.
Oh, Hero's Feast.
11. Tim.
Hero's Feast, you got 11 hit points, and your cap went up. It wasn't temp hit points. It was
Oh.
your cap hit went up by 11
Yes.
for the duration of the spell.
Permanent
Yeah.
for the spell.
So grapple and shove is 2 of the 3 attacks. I'll just hit one of these goobers.
Okay, just walk over to one of his goobers.
Yeah, I'll give him a slap. 24 to hit.
That hits, yep.
This with a whip?
Or yeah, it is with the whip. 15 damage.
Cool. Slap it with its whip. This guy has a like short sword and a weird looking dagger with a circle on the hilt in one hand, and has this sort of like chainmail and cloth armor on. And so do all of his buddies.
Cool. Can that guy also make me a literacy saving throw?
A literacy saving throw.
We're going to kill you, but also make you learn a new language in your last few months.
He rolled. He's got a +5 to it. Rolled a 17.
Ooh, is that meets it, beats it? Because the save.
Yes. Yeah, if you rolled a 17 and your DC 17, he meets it, beats it.
All right.
Right. Okay. So who's next? Tim the Tooth. There's a guy back here, by the way.
It's all frozen.
Oh, is it? It's working for me? Try turning it off.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I know what Tim the Tooth Man wants. Do you just want to go punch the nearest man?
Go punch men.
I don't want a tabletop.
Yeah, it's not working.
Really?
1 sec. Oh.
Timothy.
Yeah, it's just stuck loading. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. But so there's a
You're
guy
next to him,
10
man.
feet away from you.
Yeah, I'll do I'll use movement, get to him. And then I'm gonna punch
Punch.
crunch.
Punch, punch, punch.
Yonch.
Yeah.
Gonna be 32 to hit.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
It's gonna be what would that be? 35 to hit. For my second attack also.
So hits.
All right. And I think I get one more attack.
You do.
No,
No,
I
this is One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII.
There you go. I was picturing Mickey Mouse. Now I'm picturing him as Sephiroth.
You could say it gets harder.
I get you, Cloud.
Oh!
And you don't need to split
Six
any.
frost.
Yeah, you know, you just tell me all the damage of you just like 2 body blows and then a chin punch.
So 6 plus. Yeah. Gotta pull out the calculator.
I mean, this
41.
almost sounds like a parade.
41 points of damage. Oh, he's reeling backwards, just like clobbered him. He's still standing, pulls out his dagger from behind him as he staggers, ready to strike back at you, Tim Toothy. Anything else? Jelly?
Yeah, Jelly can
Cover.
also attack like 3 times.
So like Jelly scoots underneath your legs and just like starts punching him in the nuts. Using it, you're like using those like those bags.
Love it.
Bag the nuts.
Get him, Jelly.
So Jelly rolled for first attack 17.
That hits.
Sick. And then the other 2 were like natural 8, natural 7. And that'd be plus 2. Okay. So those probably wouldn't hit 10 and a 9. I think I have to revamp Jelly's information, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have outdated stuff.
I would say a +2 to hit does not seem about right.
No, not at all.
Jelly should be a level 19 sidekick.
Yeah, they
But
should
there's
be
no
like 10 or 12
sidekick creator
at
is the
least.
hard thing. I've been trying to like build it as like a actual class. It's been in the pain in the balls. But I'm looking at the sidekick stuff right here, and I have Goblin pulled up. Well, that's one thing I was trying to figure out over the break was all the Jelly stuff. But I don't even know what kind of weapon Jelly has right now.
Jelly just punches people. So Jelly does a
Yeah.
D4
Oh, melee?
plus her strength. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she has a iron or a stone giant belt, right?
She does, I think, yeah. So she's got like a +6. So she does like 7 points of damage. She just like clobbers this guy in the balls. Just one
Nice.
solid, like, and just the left nut is gone. Perfect. It is now these
if she-
three. It's now these three turn that are around Eddie. This guy spends his turn dropping a smoke bomb, and the area around Eddie becomes covered and heavily obscured. The other two move in and stab you repeatedly, David.
Can they see me?
They don't give a fuck. They are sensory types.
29 stab wounds.
So they have advantage on you. A 22,
I hit.
a 20,
I hit.
a 25,
I hit.
and a natural 20. Yeah. But it's not on the sneak attack. It was on a second attack. So that's good. So you need to make me 4 Constitution saving throws
Crazy.
for each attack that hit.
23. 19. Nat 20.
Perfect.
So 30. And then 14.
Oh, the last one fails. And that's the
normal.
crit.
Normal. I'm
Okay.
rolling.
Okay.
27.
Okay. Good, because that was the crit, and that would have sucked for you. So what's 7 times 4? 28?
Yes, sir.
28d6. 88 cut in half, 44 points of poison damage. And then there's sneak attack. Plus 20. Plus 20. And then another 54 points of piercing damage.
That ain't great.
That ain't great. That
That's
ain't great.
all 3 of them.
No, that was 2 of them. This guy used his whole turn to drop the smoke bomb.
Gotcha.
Smoke.
And nobody can see in here. Nobody can see in here.
Can I see out?
Nope. You are literally blinded. Like the stat condition you're under right now is blinded. Which means blinded. You automatically fail any ability check that requires sight, and attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. That would normally count for these guys, but they have blind sight out to 10 feet. That's their turn. We move on. We move on to Clarny. Clarny and Carney. Clarny to your right. Tim, Toothy, and Jelly are beating the shit out of a guy. You see a guy getting ready to throw some knives from a roof, and there is a puff of smoke out front. Oh, and Anzo is just sitting in the middle of the group.
I'm attacking Anzo.
Okay.
I'm going
You
straight
do
for
have
him.
disadvantage. You do have disadvantage on it.
Okay.
Not for any distance reason. He has a spell cast on him. That means all attack rolls have disadvantage. He has foreseen the future, and it is difficult.
I got
to
you.
hit him.
I got you.
can see 2 seconds into the future.
Okay, that's gonna be a plus the 1. Oh wait, that's not me. So yeah, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Okay, that definitely hits. Oh,
Nice.
I didn't. Okay, I guess he's a wizard. I'm not thinking about that.
so I'm
Okay.
not gonna make you roll because as you hit, like everybody sees the like crunch. The hammer goes like just crushes his ribs, his central chest, and that guy dies. You guys watch this guy, this like probably 60, almost 70-year-old wizard get a hammer tossed to his sternum, and he is fucked. And then a flicker, and he reappears over here, completely fine.
Fuck.
So good. I hated that Eddie put him in melee with me. I didn't want to say anything about it until it was my turn, but God, I was so mad.
Okay, well, he's not away from you.
You have a
Okay,
second attack.
I do have a second attack.
You do have a second attack, still disadvantage, and you're like,
I don't know if I'm gonna attack him again though. So
yeah, you still got this goober over here that's fighting Tim Toothy and Jelly, and the guy up on the wall.
I'm more worried about the guy on the wall. I'm gonna throw up,
Okay, throw up. I'm not going to impose disadvantage on that guy.
and that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
I
Sweet.
throw-
And that's gonna do 35 points of damage.
that guy staggers back for a second and then comes back with like blood dripping down his face, like looking at you intently as the hammer reappears in your hand. All right, after Clarny,
And then, well, Carney. I'm gonna have Carney do an attack
on who are you sending Clarny after?
after the whoever Tim Toothy's fighting over there.
Okay, so you the another goblin slides between your legs, Tim Toothy, as Carney.
And Carney has 2 attacks too. So, and he's he's just a.
If Carney's a warrior, you should have 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, yeah. At this point, yes.
Yeah, as warrior sidekicks, he should have 3 attacks.
Okay, the first one's gonna do 3 damage. Oh wait, 4 damage. He gets +1, and then 9, and then 7. So it's 17.
17, 58, 63. Still alive, still kicking, but really hurt. After Clarny comes those 2. He is going to just try and drive a dagger into the guy. I think it's got to be the one that just punched him in the nuts. I think we can all agree it's the one
He
that
just got
punched him in the
speed
nuts.
bagged in the nuts. They're gonna go after that person that speed bagged you.
Daggers
I think
don't
we
have
can
a
all-
steering wheel. Drive it.
Does a 16 hit Jelly? Tim the Tooth.
Um,
No. Okay. Does a 18 hit Jelly? Tim Tooth.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so Jelly needs to make me a con save as he drives his dagger into to Jelly.
Okay. I just finished creating and getting it all sorted out. I had made it before I had to delete it because it was a goblin race and not, or it was a Goliath, not a goblin. But Billy rolled 17 plus 8 Constitution.
Perfect. So you
So,
take
Fucking
minus 5 is 18. Take plus 5, 10. 10 points of physical damage and 9 points of poison damage is what Jelly takes. 10 points physical, 9 points poison.
Another sin.
That's their turn. This guy's gonna throw all of his daggers at Clarny. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Clarny does a 21 hit.
No.
17's not going to hit. Oh no, that should have been a 23. I'm sorry, that first one should have been a 23.
Oh, 23. Well, that still doesn't hit.
That still doesn't hit. Okay, help me. 18 plus 8 is what? 26. 26. So 2 miss.
Oh.
I think a 26 is going to catch you, though.
Definitely doesn't hit.
Definitely doesn't hit.
One more.
Really?
7. Yes.
Wild. Just a tank. Moradin's chosen armor smith.
You gave me that mithril armor.
Yeah, I did. I did do that. I did do that. Your whole job is to wage war in Moradin's name.
He's the most
Nothing is to
fucking-
stop you.
He's the most paladin cleric there's ever been.
Yeah, you want to play a paladin? No, choose cleric.
This guy's pissed. This guy's saying some mean things at you. He's using slurs. Hard dwarven slurs.
That's a hard dwarven R.
Hard ER on that dwarf.
What?
Conversion, it is your turn.
Minor.
Yeah, you minor. Why don't you go
Conversion.
get some rocks? Sorry.
This is probably a really bad idea, but Converge is gonna like look at the guy that just teleported away from him and start just walks towards him. And is like, did you really think you're gonna get away that easily?
Yes.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. And then he's going to subtle cast anti-magic sphere.
How do you subtle cast things, Conversion?
Because he
He's got
took
that
meta
lead.
magic adept.
The meta magic adept.
Yeah.
Great.
Narvos is in the back like, that's my boy!
I'm gonna give him a D100 roll just for being a diviner. Hold on, let me check something real quick. See if I don't even need a. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D100 roll. He's got to roll a 1. You can't roll a 0 on a D100, right?
Nope.
No.
He's got to roll a
It is
1
1,
through 9. $57. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Speaking of low D100 roll, you guys forget about those.
Um.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oof. Oof. A big oof. Anti-magic zone. That literally makes magical items mundane, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. It does not affect artifacts.
Okay. Okay. Duly noted. You do see the sort of like magical flicker around him. That like magical aura does fade.
Feta cheese.
Fettuccine. This is another cover because this is horribly sung by whoever this person is. But
So he's down by 1. Cool. Next up is Narvos.
Conversion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not conversion.
Belren. Yeah.
Belren opens up on him.
Okay.
Ooh, and drow poison ain't magic.
Not.
Nope.
It is no longer a disadvantage. You have stopped that.
All right.
How big is your anti-magic zone around you?
10 feet. So it is me, him, and probably the one guy.
That one dude, yeah. Though you don't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he has any magic shit on him. That guy is actually magicless.
Well, Rand just rolled a 15.
That misses. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Okay.
yeah, that's not gonna make.
That's literally as bad as you can roll and not automatically miss.
Yeah.
Second shot will be a crit. He
Nice.
crits on 19.
So once again, sadly, I will say the arrow like just punches through his eyeball. Just like you're right in front of him, the blood splatters on your helmet, Convergent. He flickers and reappears. I will say he reappears close enough so that you can just use the rest of your movement and go dead next.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, no, no.
Watch over there.
No, 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 no.
All right. So this is not a magic effect. Interesting. Or it's a very.
It's an artifact.
Artifact.
It is definitely artifact level magic item that he has.
Okay.
He has.
Okay. Valorant still has a third shot. Fortunately, he has both sharpshooter and crossbow expert.
So what I'll ask Convergent is, do you want to move before Velran takes that last shot, or in between?
I will say I'll move after.
Cool. That
Yep.
and a tactical perspective, I think that's the right play.
Does a 20 hit?
Yep. And I know it sucks not to roll the math rocks, but
Yep.
just like an arrow goes right through this old man's neck, and you can't see him.
Okay. I used to have a PlayStation home screen that had Attack on Titan theme song, and I would just leave it on all night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Understand.
Yeah.
So that's happened once, twice, 3 times now.
Time's the lady.
3 times the wizard.
Right.
Thrice.
Cool. Anything else, Velran Convergent?
Valorant is gonna kind of look over his shoulder towards where the fight is, see that both goblins and Tim probably have it well in hand.
Yeah.
There's nobody else off to that side.
Velran can hear the slurs coming from the roof.
He probably kind of chuckles under his breath.
Yeah.
It's like he will move up probably to that corner of the building right near me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like right up against the building because there's somebody up there, and he will decide next round whether he is going to shoot at them or not.
Okay. So anything magical he has becomes mundane as he walks up.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters to you or not.
Let me take a look and see if it actually does matter.
I know he has got a magical crossbow, so like he'll need to walk out of it when he wants to take a shot, but that's a future issue.
Yeah. And it's only a +1 crossbow, so it's really not that important. Okay. I am going to go ahead and call it there.
Okay. Narvo.
I've got plans for. I can hear fighting in there, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You hear Eddie probably screaming bloody murder. He got stabbed for like 80 points of damage.
Howie.
I'll actually yell out to Eddie. On your side. So that he at least knows where I am. I assume the others are probably using this as a tactical advantage, and they're used to fighting in that, much like Drow fighting in the dark.
Precisely. Yeah. Right, Narvos.
Cool.
Narvos, you got that guy that's getting the shit knocked out of him. You got this guy that's spouting slurs up on the roof, and you don't see any other enemies.
Great. I'm going to go for Roof Boy.
Okay.
Start off, I'm going to Radiant Soul, so even though I can't actually fly, I still do the additional 19 radiant damage to things. And then I'll do a quickened spell at Roof Boy.
I don't know if it was obvious or if I do need to say it, but like keep track of your resources. This like last stretch. I do sort of want to be like, we're not
Oh, yeah.
resetting characters.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a stealth
Yep,
out and
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
that was the
Yep,
first
yep.
two. That was the first 2 sorcery points out of
Yeah.
21 that I had.
What made me think of it was Radiant Soul, just because I don't know how many times you can do that, and I was like, are you just blowing one of your massive shotgun shells on a goon?
Oh wait, oh yeah. You're right.
So I'll let you take that back if you want, if you'd like
yeah,
to sort of
take that back.
reset
Yeah, that's
in
that's
the
a-
knowledge of like that
That's- I
that
can't
you
use.
might not see a rest before you're in William's throne room.
And I can only.
Yeah, I expect that we
one
won't.
rest, so yeah, not ideal then. See that guy. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do a basic chromatic orb at El Boy up there.
Okay, what level?
4th.
Gotcha.
Never had Teddy go.
Teddy
yeah.
cast the spell magic on the scrying orb that was following you.
Nice. I have an idea for Teddy on my next turn.
Cool.
Dude Bro's gonna have a bad time. That's a natural 20 for a 37.
Okay, yep. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Acid orb?
So he's
What a bot. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Brother.
Ah,
growing on me.
Oh,
It's
now-
growing on me, he said. It's fucking growing. He's gonna get
I'm
bubble.
around. It's growing on me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
59 acid.
Gross.
Ah, he's dead. That guy's dead. A hole just like is burned through his center, and he just mid slur falls off the roof,
Good.
lands right behind you, Craig, with like a sickening crunch.
It's a crunch, but also like a wet splash.
Yeah, wet, a bit of a sizzle on the cobblestone as the acid sort of spreads out around him. Right. Okay. Anything else, Narvos?
So that was my action. Is there... Yes, but let me. I'll hold off on that.
Let's go.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Do.
That brings us back to the top with Craig.
Did Teddy go first?
Yeah, sure.
Does he know the spell Warding Wind?
Warding wind.
2nd level wizard spell.
Sure. I'm a kind man.
Okay, it's a 10-foot wind that goes around him, and he's gonna run into the center of that.
I love that. I love that because I was just thinking, how are they going to deal with the smoke screen? And so Teddy, just like
Leroy Jenkins.
his ooze body creates like little pores that grow bigger and bigger, and then he just starts farting
Yes.
and just rolls at speed into the edge of the smoke screen, and it dissipates. And Eddie, you see your big brother has come to save you, even in ooze form.
He's really
That's the
tough.
most confusing thing to hear is you're just in complete darkness. You just hear farting noises and everything clears. Farting noises approaching with malicious intent.
And everybody sees that Anzo was indeed in the thing. Craig's like, target spotted.
It's just like he saved me from Mary Kettlestone when we were kids. She used to
Same
bully
way.
me.
He
severely.
farted on her.
He
Yeah.
farted on her.
Exactly.
He never forgave the what is your last name, Eddie?
Blazegars.
Blaze Cars. They've never forgiven the
Blaze
Blaze Cars.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Did he disappear?
That one just goes right into his chest, and he reappears over here.
Okay.
That's 4.
Does the 26 hit?
Yep, that one goes through his skull, and he reappears over there.
All right. And then I want to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
Should have done. No, I'm concentrating on something else. Never mind. I will
Okay.
use my bonus action to hide behind that tree over there. Just directly. I'm gonna go behind the tree while looking at him and then hide behind it.
Go ahead, make a hide check.
I got a 30.
A 30. He is going to use Portent and give you a 2.
Okay. Good for him. Good for him.
Good for him. I still hit
I
with
rolled
a
a 2
55.
and that's still a 20.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say I'm gonna say what it is like he just still knows you're there. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you roll a 2 because that guy sees the fucking future and is like,
Yeah.
oh, I see we're in the timeline where he hides behind the tree.
Uh-huh.
It's a
It's
man
me.
who can see God versus a man who can see the future.
Me and Teddy.
It's this guy's turn, right? Yeah, it is. It is this guy's turn. What is he gonna cast?
Nothing he has to see a target for me yet.
Who is there no save to this?
There's some bad spells that have no save to them.
Oh God, somebody's about to have a bad time. And I think it has to be Craig. Craig, he's just
He's
gonna,
gonna have
walk.
to move slightly over.
He's just gonna like slowly look over at you from around the tree. And you disappear, homie.
What was it?
Counter spell?
You are
Oh.
now in a labyrinthine demiplane.
I think you got counterspell.
I counter spell.
No! Do I have counterspell in my 3rd level spots? I don't. It's an 8th level spell, buddy. Go for it.
All right. Yeah, I'm just doing. a
If he
basic
did
now.
try to counterspell, Teddy was gonna counterspell that counterspell.
Does dispel magic also work?
In the
Not a
diviner
Okay.
action,
No.
see me.
No. So it's a 10
Let's-
plus.
Hold
so I
on,
need to
hold
beat
on,
a-
hold on, hold on. Is this a divination spell? No, it's conjuration. Damn it.
So then, what is it? You said 8th level, so I need to beat a. I can't remember how counterspell fucking
Roll a
works.
d20 and add your charisma, just your charisma, and then it needs to beat an 18.
Okay. I knew it was a D20 plus some shit. Needs to beat 18. Oh, I got an 18 exactly.
What a fucking shame. I wanted to send you to a labyrinth, Craig.
Oh,
It
you
would
know
have
how
been
quick I would've
fun.
figured the labyrinth out, and then what?
Yeah, it's
You
just
know.
a D20 intelligence. Yeah.
Narvos was like, "No, I'm the only one that can go to a labyrinth. I hated that place. No."
Can't even grow a beard.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It was for a brief moment, Craig. You saw this old mansion that has like Narvos carved into the walls, just like his name, and then just like beneath it, row upon row of tally marks that marked the day
Last
He
from
comes
when
back and just has a beard of flies.
Narvos was trapped himself. Well, fuck me. I can't do fun things. That's his turn. Eddie, you no longer have a smoke screen and are surrounded by 3 guys.
One of those guys is gonna learn the error of his ways. And it's gonna be the guy to the north guy.
Eric
this
Cochran
guy.
of his ways.
Yeah, the
Right.
Eric Crocker. I thought the same
The
thing.
Eric
Chat. Yeah.
I literally thought he was going to say he's going to learn Eric Cochran.
He's gonna learn Eric Cochran. This motherfucker.
I want a bonus action throw an echo down next to me, and next to that guy. All
Is,
right. First
remember
attack.
You might want to save your Unleash Incarnate, unless it's a short rest thing.
Let me check real quick.
Most fighter things are short rests, especially at this level.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure if it was a long rest, it's been like upgraded to be a short rest because Matthew Mercer likes those kind of upgrade things when he does stuff.
Where's Unleash Incarnation? Long rest.
Oof. Okay. Keep that in mind.
All right. So first attack is a grapple.
Yeah, he fails. I don't think there's a way you, buddy.
And then the next attacks are going to be an advantage.
Okay.
So first one, 18 plus 14, that almost definitely hits, doesn't it? And then the second attack
I'm just trying to hit it by the end of the night.
is 30.
Sorry. Yeah, that hits.
All right, and let me roll the damage. The damage is going to be 12, 20, 28 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
He's still standing there. He's still doing fine.
Yeah. These
Is
guys
this a
are.
Let It Go.
It is. Let it go.
It is.
We thought it was going to be. I wanted it to be a Naruto opening.
Mm.
It didn't give me those options, and I panicked when I was given my like string of options from Fred, and so I picked this one in hopes of it being Let It Go from Disney, from Frozen.
No, and it's oh.
And it's this, but like every time it comes on, all I can think of is the meme where it cuts from this song to I'm just trying to hit it by the end of the night. Booty so bad, booty so nice. So I'm kind of fine with it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I want the echo to walk around to the other side.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there. That's good. And then
it does not exist there.
Yep. It'll blink out.
It can reappear over here. You can make it reappear, but like you can't have it be there. You can move it.
No, that's fine. Just like not taking opportunity attacks, but getting distance is the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess over there is slightly better. You might have to move that bush.
It's
Oh,
not
That
your
bush is your brother.
It's your brother that just saved your life.
That's your fucking brother. You.
This is why I'm in control of
From this
Teddy.
angle,
You know
Greg
that?
Bush, like, okay, I'm swapping places with the
You fucking monster.
Teddy makes sad farting noises.
Now the echo is holding the grapple.
Yeah.
I'm still in range of the guy who I was grappling at.
Yeah, but you changed positions, so now the echo is grappling, which we've said can happen for a round, but not for more if it's the normal echo. If it's the bird echo, you can keep it.
All right. Well, he's this round, I guess. That guy's grappled. All right. That's it.
Okay, so he's no longer grappled.
I thought that's
no, it's your turn. Your turn.
Okay.
After Eddie comes Tim the Tooth Man.
Timothy.
Timothy?
Dead, certainly.
Yeah, very much so. He's got less than 20 health.
Time for punching.
Time for punching.
It's punching time.
So,
It's punching.
God, it's all pixely.
Punch time.
Punching.
You have a man
Discord's just
directly-
acting super
You
fucky
have
for
a
me
man
tonight.
directly in front of you with two goblins close by.
It's the guy purple, right?
It's back here in this little corner.
I'll stay on you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, yeah, me and Jelly are just going to go at this guy. So, I'm going to hit him with 3 attacks.
Pokemon. Pokemon.
Gonna be 23.
Oh yeah.
20.
It just,
And a natural
did it just
20.
skip 3 songs?
I think it might have.
Did all those hit?
Yeah, all those hit, buddy. Roll damage.
I actually think you can't be fighting right now. Elaborate?
Yeah, all the fighting stops. Everybody puts down their weapons. We cut to inside the throne room where William is, and he's just like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what William?
Would it be one
Oh,
Make sure
damage?
William sound like Skeletor. I always have. I don't know.
Then
At least he did.
Curiosity.
He was really spooky when he met you before, but he may have done things to himself since.
Your curiosity. Meh.
Get you a general eyeball.
The path to Lichdom is full of unknowns.
Lichdom is taboo in the Elysian Empire.
Who makes it taboo? This guy makes it taboo, right?
No, it's a like cultural tradition that dates back to the kingdom. Lichdom is taboo.
Didn't this guy overthrow the kingdom or take it over?
He did, but it's still the same culture.
Okay.
okay, with me and Jelly attacking, it's gonna be 49 damage.
Yeah, you and Jelly beat the ever living shit out of this guy. His jaw and face is unrecognizable. His center mass is just a pile of goop. That guy's fucking dead.
He doesn't have balls anymore. They're just everything's gone.
We just beat this guy up in an alleyway. Tim's gonna take his shoes.
You take his shoes. They fit you perfectly, actually. They're your size.
Jelly's gonna
Jelly-
take his pants.
Jelly takes his pants and like the fishnet chainmail he had on and pulls it over
Takes
herself.
like a big Papa Pump lid.
Yeah.
That chainmail, really, what's it good for other than slowing you down? I've never seen it used.
I've never seen it be useful. I've never seen it stop a single dagger, David.
Maybe it's just for like no-name bandits. Maybe it's
It's now these three goobers' turn.
Well, I'm gonna roll a D10 real
sorry.
quick to regain
Roll
some
a
hit
D10.
points. No, you're good.
Please
You're
do.
good.
These guys are gonna take.
10. Sick.
He's rubbing some dirt in it.
Jelly's gonna regain 10.
You know what? I think these guys are going to run. I think they're gonna break.
They scared?
Yeah. They just. I mean. Okay, so like in the distance, these guys have really good passive perceptions. Like they have 20 plus passive perceptions. They see Tim the Tooth and Jelly out of the corner. Like Tim the Tooth jumps out of their line sight, and they can hear the crunching of their friend. They see this guy fall down, and when I tell you they've never seen their leader lose a single life, let alone 5 in 6 seconds.
They're disengaging.
Yeah, they're disengaging.
That guy's
They're no, he's not. Nope, just for
Not
Eddie's
well.
turn. It was just for Eddie's turn because he switched places with his clone.
With a non-bird echo.
With a non-bird echo, non-physical echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they disengage as their actions
You
and
haven't
then
gotten
double
Sentinel
move.
yet, Eddie? At level 19?
Nope.
God.
I'm not. I got warlock stuff to work on.
He cares about his patron. Unlike some people.
Unlike someone who only ever used it for AC and nothing
Who
else.
used it to min max a low level character.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Eddie believes Warlock contract should be a two-way relationship. Eddie's no parasite in this relationship, right?
Hey, I never heard from mine at all, ever. So it
Nope.
was like,
No, you didn't. It's tough
It's
when
just
it's a
me.
weapon. I don't like I don't really vibe with the Hexblade unless it's like really built into the game.
Weapon wants blood. Weapon wants eat blood.
I don't like that. There's a Lich one that's that too, where like the whole contract is you have to like give the Lich a soul every like week, and that just creates murder.
Yeah.
That just creates
Yeah.
murder
Yeah.
hobo.
When's the last time you won a week?
Unless they can do it in like a cool cultist kind of mindset where he like instructs he starts manipulating a set of people to start collecting one person.
We did, David. We did a 6 month to a year time jump.
I guess that's true. We did without much killing.
We had like a good peaceful time for a long time.
Is it common to find warlocks that aren't just like crazy cultists?
I
Or
mean,
is that
Not really.
Yes, I would say yes, and those are usually the Fey
Nowadays-
ones.
well, you also got the genie one.
The genie ones, yeah. Those are also, I think, a
It
non-cultist
really just
version.
depends. Like even the sword guys. I mean, it's just a sword. You're obsessed
Yeah.
with an item. You know, it's
I
not
wouldn't
like,
say the sword ones are
you
cultists.
know,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, then you get the great old one that's just straight into cultist, like
Yeah.
Cthulhu
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah, I mean, and I wouldn't say yours is necessarily cultist. Like,
yeah, no.
you've just created it. You've just pushed it to that aspect.
Eddie wants it to be a cult.
Right.
Mr. Hooper is not so attached to that concept.
Craig has a theory that Ioun is actually dead, and her spirit just lives on through.
I like that. All right.
Oh.
Anyways, Clarny and Carney,
Who's still alive?
just Onzo.
We don't know how many lives he has, but fucking get him.
I'm looking right at him.
How to find out?
Am I? I'm gonna just stand there. I'm not gonna get close. I don't want to get close. I want to.
Cool. Yeah, just throw your hammer at him. You
All
do have
right.
disadvantage again.
Okay, that's fine.
Does he when he
well,
left
yeah.
the anti-magic circle? He did.
That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit. Sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna do another one though.
You roll a 1?
Do what?
Did you roll a 1 just then?
Do what? No.
What'd you roll? You said 14 to hit. Don't you roll like plus 13? I thought you were rolling like plus 15, 17 or some shit, right? Like, what's your strength?
No, it's just +3. Does my strength add to my?
Yeah. Your
Oh
strength.
no,
It's your-
Chad!
We've been
not
over this
this again.
before, Chad. It's your
What?
strength, your proficiency, and your +3.
Yeah, strength, proficiency, +3. So you should have what? What does he have? A +7 to strength?
Yeah, and then +6 proficiency, and then
So
+3.
13. You have a +16 to all of your attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was. Okay. Well, that was a 4. Okay. Well, that's 30 then.
Okay. Yeah, so that guy gets his like whole right side just obliterated,
I'm gonna set up a macro for that one now. Okay.
and then reappears over here.
Okay. But then I'm gonna do my second attack.
All right, the hammer reappears, and you just whip and throw it at him again.
That's 28 to hit.
Yeah, so that time he's just whole head. It's just like a body, and the body like collapses to the ground, and then reappears over here.
All right. And then Carney is not gonna do anything. He's
Okay.
like, nah. He's like, he knows his limits. So
Connie like picks his way out of the body, looks over and goes, "That's above my pay grade."
yeah.
Where are the limits?
That's, I believe in you guys. Go you.
And Carney becomes the cheerleader. takes the dodge.
Was that
Uh-huh.
7?
Give me a K. Give me an I. Give me an L. Give me an L.
7.
Yeah, that is 7. Yep.
That is
Conversion.
I'm gonna walk over to the guy.
Okay. The flicker he has around him disappears.
I'm gonna step out of the way so that Valran has a nice clear shot at him.
Perfect. Yep.
And I will hold the rest of my movement to walk up to him when he teleports again. I'm assuming he'll do it a couple more times.
Take the shots with Valran.
That'll be 27.
That hits. This one just like an arrow goes through his fucking neck. He'll reappear back here.
Walk over towards him. Probably gonna be the regular.
Yep.
It's 18 to hit him.
That is a meets it beats it.
Ishibishi.
Ishibishi, but you run out of movement conversion, sadly.
He hasn't used his action.
Oh, that's right. You're just
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be doing a dash movement.
cool. He hatches another arrow, reappears over here. Rich just sort of walks on over to him.
It's a 28 to hit him again.
9 and 28 this time. It like punctures his chest and like blood spits out of him. And as he reappears over here, Craig's the first one to spot it. His eye that was open has closed shut. That's Velran in conversion. Narvos, it's your turn.
He's gonna try to teleport away.
Great. Well, I have reactions and spell slots open for that eventuality. Try to do some shit first then. Alright.
I'm just picturing Tim Toothy and Jelly walking down a road, listening to this song, like bopping up and down. Catching
Yeah,
rats.
this is like a buddy cop.
What are you doing, Narvos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having to look. Yeah, I will do that. I will use the staff of where is it? There.
Did I show you guys the Tim Toothy and?
I don't think so. I'll do lightning bolt.
So the lightning bolt is going to kill the Akoti.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'll like.
Narvos shrugs.
I've seen it happen before.
Those things are expensive.
So it is.
Die somewhere to make one of those. Might not be killing me, but you're killing a version of me. Perhaps a version of me who is nicer to you.
Nicer.
We cut to a world where it's actually that Narvos and this Eddie had a very thriving gay relationship. We just lived through an entire campaign where that romance occurred, and in this final battle, Eddie dies in Narvos's arms, and then cut to this. Like as that death happens, this Echo is yanked into this timeline, and here he is, the love of his life,
The other
pushing a
timeline
lightning
was
bolt.
Episode 3 of The Last of Us, and then it cuts to this.
Yeah. As a lightning bolt rips through him. How do you want to kill this guy? He is out of lives.
Oh, cool.
How do you want it to go? He's out. He's done. He's out of lives.
Good thing I didn't like blow a super high spell at him then. Yeah, I mean it's basically just lightning bolt straight through him, like from the ground up. So just kind of shocks him, but like very stereotypical like cartoon
Yeah,
You know,
your
they get,
cartoon
like,
lightning
a
bolt. Yeah,
skeleton.
We see his skeleton.
yeah,
and then
very
it
much.
just disintegrates from his feet up.
So as you see his skeleton, the wrappings on his arms are sort of illuminated, and you see there are like eye sockets in his arm that go up.
But in the Somnovan shit is that?
And then that guy.
Yeah.
And then
I
that
don't know
guy.
why I said that in a southern accent, but
What
I
the Somnovan
What
shit?
in the Somnovan shit is that?
God damn. These ancient wizards, I swear to shit, in their eye sockets.
Is fucking dead.
damn wizards
Tell
in
you
their
what,
eyeballs.
These fucking wizards in their ancient eyes.
So we're gonna end today's game with you guys having defeated one of the members of the council, specifically the one that's been spying on you
The most.
consistently.
Oh.
yeah,
For
consistently.
sure.
Oh, he's KGB. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's the divination guy, the head of the KGB. William was like, "Hey, those guys, watch them, watch them."
Bad news. Watch him.
Love
So,
that. Did you guys see
Yeah.
the Tim and Jelly?
oh, let me look.
Yeah, I saw it. It's badass.
Oh, hell
Jelly's
yeah.
got a rock. Tim's got his breast knuckle.
Oh, I love that. I love that
They're dressed
so
in the same.
much.
And he's missing shoes and she's missing pants. So, you know.
Room for
Where do you post it?
It's in the game room live.
Chat.
Okay, yeah.
I've learned to like just open that.
They got their cloak because of the bath.
love that.
That's awesome.
Good night.